And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're in a cool morning here in Wilson, North Carolina. And we're ready for U.S. Youth Soccer National League action. This will be the 17U girls. The first you'll see in the white uniforms will be FC Virginia United Elite 2000. They will be taking on the Princeton SA out of New Jersey. The head coaches of these two squads, first for Virginia is Corey Hanks. Head coach of the Princeton team, Massimo Chadreschi. His assistant is Nick Jones. Coach Massimo out of Italy, Nick Jones out of England. And on the Princeton side, or the Virginia United Elite side, we'll talk a little bit about their activity. They said they have 7 players that have played together since they were U11 age, and they have had some great success and some championships throughout the years. We'll look at a few of those as we go through. I can tell you right now, the starting keeper for the Virginia squad is Gretchen Bennett. She'll be wearing number 35, and she will be a keeper 2019 grad. She'll be wearing a green jersey with black numbers. The rest of the squad, as we mentioned, in white uniforms and the black numbers. On the Princeton side, the keeper for the Princeton team is going to be number 1. That is Isabella Castanetti, and she is trying to see here as she goes out onto the pitch what color she will be wearing. Also a neon green, and her teammates in the black uniforms. A little bit of red and white, or orange I guess would be, since it's a Princeton team. They have the little bit of an orange in there, but white numbers. So the teams out on the pitch, we'll try to give you some of the starters as they get ready. I see number 20 out there, Brianna Robinson, ready to initiate the play for Virginia. Also out there, number 3 is Cassidy Barnett. Ball played back. We'll give you some other numbers. You see also Brummagem. That's Ashley Brummagem. She's wearing number 77, a starter. Ball sent down the pitch quickly. Quick move down on the far side, and that is Robinson. Ball sent into the top of the box. The defense there, however, tried to clear it, not quite out. Now coming back toward midfield. See, for Princeton down there on defense was Melanie Rodriguez. Ball on the near side. Intercepted there by, that's number 33, I believe, for the, get that number for you here in a moment, on defense for Virginia. Up in the northern part of the state, in that area, team that has a couple of players that travel an hour and a half to practice, be with the squad. Talking to the coach, some key injuries, and we see a player down right now for Princeton. She's able to get up, but limping on the near side, working her way back toward midfield. Now a ball on the near side, sent in by, that was Samantha Sterno, one of the defenders, 2019 graduate. Picked up down there by the keeper Bennett, and she'll put it in play. As I mentioned, a stiff breeze here. It's a little chilly, about probably 60 degrees or so. The wind chill maybe down in the 50s. The wind blowing left to right as you're watching. So first half, it will be in favor and helping a little bit with the Princeton team. This is once again 17U girls in the National League tournament here in Wilson, North Carolina. John Peters here with you, our producer Jeremy Sullivan, our camera guys Ken and Dejan. The ball sent in and near the box, working her way down, and then dispossessed by the defense. Working in there was number 10, Natalia Ramirez, forward for Coach Chedreski. Ball thrown in by Virginia, now batted around. That one headed on the far side by Kelly Irwin. Ball near the top of the box, but we have an offside flag, first offside of the match. Trying to see if there is a clock that is being kept. Looks like we do have a clock on the side at the 2:43 mark right now into this first half, just getting started. Bennett Kicks it out toward midfield. Collision there. Ball batted around. A lot of contact there. LeBeau was part of that. Claudia LeBeau. And now LeBeau will gather it up. She'll bring it in from the far side. Looking to her right. Now sends it down toward the corner. A ball into the box, and coming out for the save was Castanetti. And it was a clearing pass into the box, so not really a save there, a shot on goal, but a ball that could have been dangerous. Ball headed back there by number 12. That's O'Callahan. Might have been a handball there. It was. Which brings up the names of our officials here. The referee, Corey Worrell, and the assistants, Sergey Demanchek, Stephen Azok, and the fourth official, John Rush, right here with us, making sure the substitutes go in at the right time, the right way. That ball sent way out on the far side. And once again, still early here. First match of on this area, the Gillette Complex, I believe is the name here of this area. And several games starting here, matches starting at once. National anthem presented very nicely, and the U.S. Youth Soccer doing a great job. Ball settled there nicely by number 7 for Princeton. That's Rabimbus. Ball on the side of the box. A little matchup there between Ramirez and Irwin. It'll be a throw-in for Princeton. It looks like Rabimbus working her way out there to do the honors. And she will turn it over, however, to her teammate O'Callahan. She will toss it in. Sun is in the eyes of the players from that end. You're looking right into the sun. There's a long toss into the box, bounding around, but it's over the end line. Don't know, the wind may have had an effect on that one, but a toss in that ended up behind the goal. Ball settled there by keeper Bennett. Once again, both keepers in the neon green, kind of a lime green. Ball sent out, gets through the legs of several players, works it on over. That's going to be O'Callahan working it on the far side. Now working forward, Goldsberry over there also. It will be a toss in for Virginia. Coming back up to the spot. The ball is tossed in, picked up by Princeton. A breakaway there, a little bit of a rush there, and that would have been Ramirez, who was right there near Bennett. Bennett snatching it away. Ball back toward midfield, a high bounding ball, batted around. That was D'Amelio as well as Bryant working with it. Katie Bryant, one of the top scorers last year for this Virginia squad. And we've got a whistle. That may have been on the other pitch. It's a ball sent down. Let's see if it's going to be cleared out. And Bennett gives direction to just clear it away. Hustling in there was Madison Perna. Perna, one of the midfielders, 2019 grad. Once again, O'Callahan will do the honors, tossing it in. She'll have to adjust a little bit with the wind. Here comes the toss. Nice high toss into the box. Ball batted around. Sent back. Trying to get it to O'Callahan. Surrounded down there. I don't see the number yet, but good work there by Rabimbus. Sends it across, and a nice crossing ball that goes across and finally trickles across the end line. It'll be a goal kick, but some pressure put on by this Princeton team. Some applause coming in from Coach Chudreski. He is out of Italy, we mentioned, and assistant coach Nick Jones from England. Good to chat with them briefly before this match. So Bennett lines it up. She'll put it in play. Into the wind, which has actually died down a little bit. It may just be where we are, but Princeton comes up with it. Work down the right side, and a ball sent in. Really nobody there, however. It's going to roll across the end line. That'll be a goal kick. Down there to make sure that was Pasco. Mallory Pasco defender for Virginia. Virginia United Elite. Ball sent forward and headed and sent toward the near side right here near the midfield tent. It'll be a throw in for Virginia. Virginia versus Princeton. The matchup, Virginia, FC Virginia in the white. Ball sent in. Defense is there, however, clicked away. Nice settle there, nice ball. Ball sent down there, sent. And got looks like we got a knee problem here, right here in front of us with O'Callahan. And so we will take a pause right here. Let me read through while we're taking this break and say thank you to our sponsors. We want to say thank you, Bubba Burger, Nike, Kohl's, MLS, Nesquik, Positive Coaching, Toyota, Wilson Trophy, NSCAA, Turbo Sports, the video production team that you're watching right now, and of course US Youth Soccer. And I know we didn't have time to put all those graphics up, but throughout this match you might see those. Might also answer some questions here. Looked like it might be a knee problem there for O'Callahan. And she is down here talking to a trainer and the coach. But you might ask some of these questions. Who are the teams that are here? And the U.S. Youth National League, U.S. Youth Soccer National League features top teams in the country who earned their place in the league via their success in respective youth soccer regional championships or in success in their respective U.S. Youth Soccer regional leagues, or they had a top finish in last year's National League. The teams are playing for, what are they playing for? They're playing for an opportunity to go to the national championships. The top 4 teams in each National League age group earn an automatic bid to the 2017 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships, the oldest and most prestigious youth soccer championships in the country. Top finishers in the 15U, 16U, and 17U age groups earn a place also in next season's National League. Something that's unique for this season, the 2016-17 season, is this is the 10th year, marks the 10th National League season after the league began in 2007, and they've expanded. The number of teams in the 16U through 18U age groups doubled, pushing the total from 160 to 256. That means there are 128 girls teams and 128 boys teams in each of these competitions. So O'Callahan will come off the pitch, and she is walking gingerly. Look like a knee situation, and hopefully she's okay. And checking in will be Daria Wendell, and she's wearing number 11. So the teams will regather. It was obviously O'Callahan was in distress, so the play was stopped. Try to maintain safety for the players and take care of that injury. Now the ball will be put in play by Virginia Elite. Ball sent down and quickly right back by Princeton. Just like a boomerang, came right back. Ball bounding around in midfield. Sent forward, and Bennett will scoop it up. But a through ball that had possibilities there. Rabimbus was in the area. Bennett will send it out. Trying to gather it up is Brummagem. Now send on the far side to Robinson. She'll send it down in the far corner. Goes off of Princeton. That'll be a throw in for Virginia. And we look to the clock and see where we are here. We're at 12:20 into this first half. This will be a throw in on that far side. Ball sent in right near the end line. Let's see if this is going to be a corner. This will be the first corner we've had. And it looks like number 32, Caitlin Violet, is working her way over there to put this ball in play. It'll be the set piece. Players lining up on defense, offense, they're getting set. She'll put it in play with her right foot. Wind blowing in toward the box. Keeper stays back, and now she comes out a little ways. That one sent away. Let's see if it's going to be a throw-in, I guess. We got a throw-in. Looked like it was tipped there just a little by Virginia. Thought they might have earned another toss in, but it went out on the near side of the flag there in the corner. Ball kept in possession by Virginia. Working it forward now is Pasco. Sends it up. It's cleared out as LeBeau was trying to work with it there. LeBeau will hand it over to Pasco. She'll toss it in. Ball worked around by Robinson, very active. And this will be a goal kick, so taking this one will be Castanetti. Isabella Castanetti, spelled C-A-S-T-A-G-N-E-T-T-I, Castanetti, with a silent G. Ball will, the wind will help the ball in this case. She puts it out there and the wind will aid it. Ball sent down the pitch and moving through. Let's see if it's going to be a breakthrough there. Coming way out, and we've got a foul. This could be either a yellow card. We'll see that somebody will get booked here. It looks like shoved to the ground was number 10. That is Ramirez. So this will be a free kick. Got the wind, got the wind aiding. So here comes the set piece. You got the wall set up. Let's see, the referee checking. And I didn't see who the, we'll check here with the referee to see who was carded there in just a moment. Ball sent in near the top of the bar, but it clears it. And a nice opportunity there for Princeton. And we're checking to see, we'll find out who got booked on that shove to the ground. Once again, it was Natalia Ramirez who was working her way through. And Bennett will put it in play. Ball chested down to the ground, now worked around. Ramirez, a little push from behind, maintains possession. Ball worked across. That's a ball there by Cummings. She'll send it to the near side. Princeton now working here in front of the bench. Working with it is Perna. Sends it down toward the corner. May try to earn a corner there. It's going to be a goal kick, however. Coming the other way. So Bennett will lay it down and will put it in play. Sir, who got booked on that? Sir? Who was booked on the yellow? Keeper. The official word is the keeper. Bennett got the yellow card there. So we'll mark that down if you keep track. There's a shot and a save by Bennett. And once again, Ramirez working her way in, very active. Striker that's in there tight and getting opportunity after opportunity. That ball bounding around, now cleared down the pitch. Turning with it and moving forward is going to be Robinson. She is working well on the Virginia side. Sent across now by LeBeau, and the defense clears it away. So Robinson looks like let's see, it will be a throw-in for Princeton. Last touch by Virginia. Well, there's Ramirez once again, very quick and has opportunities. She works it through again, breaks in. Here's a ball sent toward her teammate in the middle. That was Perna, but the defense gets it away. It was a little behind. Perna working in now is going to be Sterno. Sends it back in. Ball settled. Defense there, but Ramirez works her way into the box. There's a shot into the feet of the defenders. Working hard there. A lot of action there and a lot of pressure being put on by this Princeton team. Ball bounding around on the far side. A couple players going down. Key player for the Princeton team going out or pretty early with a injury was O'Callahan. That ball, let's see if this will be a corner. It will be. And this will be the first corner that the Princeton squad has put into play. It will be coming from the far side. Looks like that's going to be Sterno who will do the honor. She will set it down. Set it down on the far side of the flag from where we are. She'll put it in play with the right foot. It's a high ball. The wind will bring it back in. It's kind of curling in. There's a ball that's up and over the bar. Another opportunity for Princeton. And Bennett was there, but just an opportunity in the midst of the scrum. And it just went too high. A little bit high over the crossbar. So that's probably a good 3 or 4 opportunities that Princeton has had. You've had a couple here for Virginia, but Princeton really putting the pressure on Ramirez, being one of those folks. On the other end, Robinson doing a pretty good job of trying to put pressure for Virginia. That ball sent in by Bryant. Quickly down the pitch the other way. Once again, the wind aiding the Princeton squad a little bit here in this first half. So that will change in the second. Wind not only pushing the ball, but keeping it nice and cool as well. That ball intercepted. It headed down, but it'll be out of play. It'll be a throw in for Princeton. Princeton's Barnett will chase that down. That's Cassidy Barnett, a 2018 grad. Junior in high school. Ball sent forward. Throw once again. Guess who? Ramirez is there. Turns, sends it into the box, but cleared away by the defense. Looked like that was Perna. Oh, excuse me. That might have been Coakley, number 30, who got away. Here's another break the other way. Let's see if the defense can have. They're going to send it back in toward Castanetti. Pressure comes in. And a ball sent down. Let's see if they can clear it away. And the defense does. And now the defense for Virginia gathers it up. A lot of long balls we've seen that have been back and forth instead of a time of possession. Really just long balls that end up being kicked right back many times. Working on the far side is Violet. I hope we're saying that right. A shot that's sent in. It's going to be deflected. Here's an opportunity. A shot saved by Castanetti. A point-blank range shot, and it was saved there. It looked like it was headed to go through the 5-hole. She squatted down and blocked that one right out. And good job by the defense. Another good opportunity, this time for Virginia. Bounding around with a couple of players in the box. Coming the other way, there's Ramirez. She'll settle it. She's got some help now. She'll send it to the right side. Tries to send it forward to teammate. Everybody's on side. Working it up is number 7. That was Rabimbas. Ramirez sends it across, headed away. Hustling in is going to be Cummings. And cleared out there by Taylor Robinson. So exciting action end to end here. That ball sent toward the top of the box as well. The defense there to spray it out of there. That was Perna, who had an opportunity. Now coming the other way, Robinson looks like she might be open. And they send it to her. She's going to stop and try to regather. She's working against Vialva on the far side. And coming away with it, the defenders win the day there. That ball sent down. Working down the far side, that's going to be Rabimbas. And the flag, the offside flag is up. Just trying to pick out the number. Looks like maybe 00 out there. Goldsberry also bringing that ball up on the far side, which we'll be able to see those numbers a little clearer here in the second half. They'll be closer to our position. We are located right near the U.S. Youth Soccer tent. One of the other exciting things is you drive in here, an entire area set up for college coaches where they can come and park. As a matter of fact, as I look up, those places are completely taken. So a lot of college exposure here for these young ladies. Many already talking to schools. That ball tipped away, and it will be a throw-in for Virginia. Virginia, once again, the white uniforms with black numbers. They have the black jerseys, Princeton, with the white or silver numbers. A little bit of orange on the front. And my apologies earlier. Wow, what a terrible mistake to say Syracuse when you're talking about Princeton. I believe there are some teams here from the Syracuse area, as teams have come in from all across the country. U.S. Youth Soccer representing one of the largest national championships in any youth sport anywhere in the world. Ball sent in, a little pressure put on by Virginia. Settled there by the defense. Working it around was Cummings. Headed back in. And now work toward the midfield. Working it out is Wendell. She's the substitute that came in for O'Callahan. Now working forward, a nice ball sent in. They had a whistle there. I thought it was a whistle, maybe on the other pitch. Bryant working it around off the defender a couple of times. She'll let it go out. And it will be a throw-in. It must have gone off of Bryant. She can't believe it, but it'll be a throw-in for Princeton. Well, Princeton working it forward, but then they lose it out of play as well. These National League teams feature many players who are also part of the U.S. Youth Soccer Olympic Development Program, the ODP, which has helped produce a majority of former and current U.S. national team players. You can go to the website usyouthsoccer.org and find out a lot more about that as well. Ball on the far side, it'll be thrown in. A high toss there, flicked around, and high contact there. It'll be a foul. It'll be a free kick for Princeton. I'll step back here and check the clock once again. Looks like we're at the 25-23 mark into the half. That is a clock that's running forward, not running down. So approaching the 26-minute mark here, and we have our second substitute going in. This will be Faith Preziosi. Preziosi wearing number 88, a forward striker. She'll step in for Goldsberry. Goldsberry wearing 00. That ball sent near the box. Let's see if the offense is able to get there. They are. Ball into the box, and Bennett comes out in front of 2 or 3 black shirts and snatches it away. Good job there by Princeton to have a quick rush down the pitch. Once again, wind blowing that direction right now. Ball batted around. That's Brummagem. Ball sent toward Robinson. She turns, looks for a teammate, and this goes through. Almost a silent pass sent into LeBeau. Sent toward the corner. That's Bryant. Let's see if it will go off of the Princeton player. It does not. It is not. It'll be a goal kick for Castanetti. Hard to tell from this where we are, where that line is. So here comes another rush by Princeton. There's Ramirez. She's been so active. Heads it across. That ball may get past the defense. There's a shot sent in, but Bennett there to scoop it up. Coach hollering instruction to the team. Both coaches very active as they talk. Here comes another substitute getting ready to come in. Will be Williamson. Ball on the far side, and referee signals for the sub. Don't have the big sign or anything like that to signify who's coming out, so we'll let you know. As we said, coming in is Lauren Williamson wearing number 15. And coming out. Williamson, a midfielder. She'll replace Rodriguez, Melanie Rodriguez. So 3 subs have come in for Princeton. On the other side, looks like substitute getting ready to come in, and this could be another booking here. Looks like shot to the ankle. And a hard hit from behind. Valerie Watson getting ready to go in for Virginia. And another hard hit. The referee now motioning for coach to come on out, Coach Massimo Chandreski. And looks like the player is up. I don't have a number there, but and he will now skip back off the pitch. So I don't know if the player can stay in then. But that was a hard hit from behind, and it is a yellow card. We'll see again the number. Trying to see the number there. The player who got that yellow card has turned the other way. So we're trying to see exactly who that is. The second yellow card for this Virginia squad. Coach Chandreski talking to the official, saying, and looks like number 3, but I'm not absolutely positive. That would be Cassidy Barnett, but we'll check with the referee here in just a moment and get that number. Here comes the ball. Will be sent in. Once again, you've got the wind helping out. I was going to say, Coach Chandreski telling the 4th referee that, hey, we'd like to be here all week. We don't need everybody injured before we can get through this first match. Okay, we got the official here, Wendell, Daria Wendell, with the yellow card. So far Bennett and Wendell now with the, or Wendell with the yellow card. Ball sent in, that's headed, and Bennett will pick it up. And we had a offside there that will start things over again. We've got 3 subs getting ready to come in for Princeton. Be Juliana Merle, and Merle will be coming in for Rabimbas. So the referees charting all these substitutes as they come in. Once again, a little bit nippy out here. You see some of the beanies and jackets and everything. Players, of course, out there playing hard don't really notice the cool temperatures as much. Probably feels very nice for the team out of New Jersey. Ball coming forward on that far side. A left cross sent in. Bennett now fights through and grabs that ball. Ramirez was there and a couple other players, but so far have been a little unlucky on the bounce, and Bennett has come up with some good saves. Ball bounding around. That's Robinson. She turns, puts it right into the foot of the defender. Putting a little bit of pressure there is Watson. Ball sent on the left side. It'll be Watson who's chasing it. The defense also coming in, and there was hard contact. No call there. We play on. Nice ball toward Ramirez. Let's see if she can win this foot race. And she goes in against, that was Coakley, who comes away with it. Ramirez with great speed. Into the far side. Let's see if it's going to make it all the way out of play. Not, and another trip. And the referee have a little chat there, a little instruction. And let's see. We have 2 substitutes coming in for Princeton. It'll be number 13, Alessandra Juliana, as well as Kylie Rossler, wearing number 16. Let's see the 2 players who are trotting off right now. So a little bit of a warning there to to one of the Virginia players. Coming off will be number 2 is D'Amelio and number 33 Perna. Ball in the back, that's handled by Villalba. Little back click there, gets really nowhere near the black shirts, surrounded by the white shirt defenders. And so the substitutes now coming on in mass. We have number 19, that's Jenna Vignal, a 2019 grad, scheduled to graduate 2019. Ball will be sent in toward her, but we got some fresh legs out there now as these teams have worked hard here for, let's see what the clock is saying now, nearly 34 minutes coming up. And another substitute coming in. This will be Jada Britton, and she will check in for Natalia Ramirez. And Ramirez, who's had several good opportunities, a couple of breakaways even. She earned the yellow card against the keeper Bennett. Ball sent in. Let's see who can work it through. And the defense comes away with it once again. They break it up as Vignal was trying to work it in there. The substitute who's just come in. And now Preziosi working it. Ball rolling back toward the defense. Sent in. Let's see it. And racing in there's Merle, but Bennett able to scoop it up just inside the box. So no score here as we've played, like we said, moving toward the 37-minute mark. Excuse me, 35-minute mark, and just still no score. Some good opportunities for each team. Good saves by Castanetti as well as Bennett. That ball settled, but it comes right to Princeton again. Princeton settling it, working it in. That's going to be Sterno. Samantha Sterno. Now the ball sent in, and that will go on over the end line. It'll be a goal kick into the wind for Bennett. Gretchen Bennett, the keeper for Virginia United Elite. This Virginia team in 2016, the Bethesda Premier Cup champions, Region 1 champions of League D1, Jefferson Cup Showcase champions as well. All that in 2016 for this Virginia squad. Up around the Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C. area. And as coaches talked about, a couple of players travel over an hour and a half to come out and play. They also mentioned a lot of injuries for this Virginia squad. Have had some concussion issues and knee issues, which nowadays the concussion issue watched very closely in all sports. Ball sent in. Ball bounding around, now sent forward. Let's see if it's going to be Bennett who comes out to scoop it up. And a couple of players for Princeton rushing in. That ball punted well. That's going to be a flicked back and settled there by Vignal. She'll send it up. Worked around there by, that's number 10, Watson, who subbed in. And the defense comes away with it. Working on the far side is Juliana. Ball sent out. And one of the parents, maybe a coach over there, corrals it, sends it back in. Back flick there, nice job. Gets it to a teammate. That ball might have caught an arm or a hand. Vignal sends it through, but the defense, the only ones there. Oh, good job there by Preziosi. She reverses field, sends it up, but trying to get it up there to Merle, but just got a little bit too much pace on it. And it may take a half here to get used to the ground, the turf, how quick it is. A very nice facility here in Wilson, North Carolina. A through ball sent in. There's Preziosi, works it to the right. Let's see if she gets a crack at it. She'll send it back to her left side, now back to the right. And a shot that's going to go over the side, and it's going to be a goal kick, as the last one to touch it was Faith Preziosi. So once again, an opportunity there for the black-shirted Princeton squad. Getting ready to come in is going to be Holland Cunningham. She will sub in. Ball near the middle of the pitch. Left-footed through ball sent in right to the defense. Worked up to the near side. And a ball that's through, but it's going to be sent back down. It'll be out of play, however, it'll be a toss in. I was trying to pick up the number of your middle back player who's been so active here for Princeton. As we said, checking in is number 23, Holland Cunningham. Coming out will be Katie Bryant. And a good long toss there, sent in. That is Vialva. Has been an excellent defender. She's been a wall in the back for the most part for this Princeton squad. Ball sent toward Preziosi once again. She splits the defense, but the defense comes up with it. It's very quick. She got plays that one off of one of the Virginia players. It went off Pasco. So a throw in now. Flick toward Preziosi. Ball sent in. Bennett will try to down it. It gets loose. That ball's still loose, and then the defense will clear it away. Send right back in. And the shot will go off to the left, but good pressure once again. Merle, a ball that's sent in with a lot of pace and a nice first touch. Settled it right there, turned with the shot. It was just off to the left. So we look at the clock again. We're at the 40-minute mark. We've got some injury time. I don't know if the clock stopped during the injuries that we've seen. There's a ball flicked in. Let's see if it's going to be off to the right. And a good rush on there by Merle once again. Bennett had come out. She chipped it up and over, but the angle was such that it was about a yard or two to the right of the right post. So Bennett will lay it down once again. She's been under assault much of this match, as Princeton doing a good job putting pressure. Once again, they have the wind with them this first half. Williamson now, she'll settle it, send it back toward her teammates in the back. One of those is Rossler, who checked in. Now brought forward by Virginia. A nice ball. There's a left foot shot coming in. It's going to be a one-hopper scooped up by by Isabella Castanetti. And she measured that one up and scooped it up with the short hop. And the header from Virginia actually going the wrong direction. Working it there is Sterno, right near the edge. She'll toss it in. Samantha Sterno. Ball worked around. Good possession. Good job there by Wendell. And a through ball sent toward, that's going to be Vignell. Nice pass toward the middle. Just really can't put together 2 or 3 passes. That's going to be Preziosi, and looking up to see who might be there. Bennett should be able to scoop that one up pretty easily. Coach giving a little instruction there and said if you'd been a little quicker on that, instead of waiting for 2 or 3 touches, go ahead and get that ball forward. You might have had an opportunity. Vignal sends it back. That's going to be Violet now. Violet works it up. And Vialva. Here comes Violet. She'll work it off to the left. Working it down is surrounded by a couple of defenders. Williamson is one of those defenders. Another is Britton. And worked in the corner. Let's see, it'll be a goal kick for Castanetti. Castanetti will put it in play. Not one of the taller players out there. On the other side, Bennett is pretty good size. We saw him as they lined up here before the match. Castanetti puts a good foot into that one, has the wind with her. That one headed. Williamson settles it. It's going to go just out, but not it. It's kept in. Good job there by Sturdo. She'll send it down into the corner. Working around, trying to get a ball sent into the box. She does, but really everyone was behind Bennett, and it falls into her awaiting hands. Sorry about that, folks. Had to give some instruction to another announcer here as we keep moving forward. Once again, still no score here. And we're at the 43, almost 44 minutes into this first half. Ball bounding around. That will be Vignal at her feet. She settles it. Couple defenders. Nice little move there to get away. Now ball toward the middle pitch. Villalba works up and she'll pick it up, sends it forward. Nice little interruption there. A lot of contact. The referee says play on. Let's see if the ball gets through. Might have been a handball there, no call. Williamson. Ball worked around. Villalba steps up. She's done a good job in the back. Naya Villalba, 2019. Great defender in the back for this Princeton squad. That ball sent out to the defense and still rattling around, however. And this Princeton team has come up with some shots here in this first period. That ball settled by Virginia. Vignal continues to be open there in the middle. Tries to send it forward to teammate Watson. Send it out to the right side, headed away. Ball on the far side, moving up to the midfield area. And a ball that's missed there. Let's see a little rush here by Preziosi. She works her way through. If she can get past the defense, she does. She's into the box. There's a shot and a score. And Preziosi works it in. Faith Preziosi with the first goal here, and this is right near the end of this first half. The clock saying 45, but we've got some injury time because of the injury to O'Callahan. But it was a big battle in there. Actually, Coakley was around. Bennett had come out a little bit, but the ball sent to the bottom left side. A ball that stayed along the ground. And ever since Preziosi came in, probably around the 30-minute mark, she's added a little spark. Ramirez was the player in the first few minutes, probably first 20, 30 minutes. So we hear 5 extra minutes have been added on. So now 3 more. And that one thrown down by, what a good arm there by Castanetti. Throws that ball almost to midfield. Ball worked around by the defense. Now it can take a little more time as the 1-goal lead is there. Preziosi now, she finds an entanglement. Ball rattles around, comes out. A nice sliding move there. Now Vignal looks to see her options. She sends it over to her teammate Render. Render now looking to find somebody. She'll send it back toward the defense. Ball out on the far side. Let's see if it will go across the sideline. It does. And once again, we said it several times, the wind, you can see the flags at some point, really whipping here left to right, which has aided Princeton in this first half. We'll see if it makes any difference for Virginia in the second half. It seems it would help on balls where you're trying to get that ball down the pitch quickly. It will just hang up in the air a little bit when that wind hits it, knocks it down. So another couple minutes of additional time here. We will take a break at halftime. Ball rattling around now. trying to get another opportunity. Virginia moves it up. That one broken up by Williamson. There's Preziosi once again, ever present Preziosi. There's a shot. It's going to be high and just over the bar. Not by much, however, as she sent it up to the top right corner, trying to put the little postage stamp move. And that would have been a nice ball. It just sailed once again with that wind blowing. It's going to carry a little further than you would anticipate. Bennett will put it in play. Bennett moves up. Ball bounding around as the Virginia squad now trying to turn with it. Heavy contact playing on. Trying to still work it forward. That's going to be Wendell. Ball sent in, ball worked around. Let's see if we can get through. A lot of contact. The referee says play on. And let's see, it was Merle who went down that time. Ball sent out. Bennett with a good foot even into that wind. Vignal's she's got to sit it down a little quicker. That's what coach is hollering for. Coach Corey Hanks. And that will be the whistle for halftime. And as we go to halftime, let me remind you again of some of the sponsors here for this U.S. Youth Soccer National League Championship. This is the 17U girls division. Princeton with the 1-0 lead, as Preziosi with the one goal that we've seen. A lot of opportunities, but a goal that came in from the right side. And we'll see if the Virginia squad can turn things around here in the second half. Once again, to the sponsors, we want to say thank you. I'll list these out, and you can let them know you appreciate them by giving them some business. Bubba Burger, official burgers of U.S. Youth Soccer. Nike, of course, involved in many ways. Kohl's, also involved in here. And then MLS, Nesquik, and Positive Coaching. Toyota, sponsor as well. Wilson Trophy, all the trophies involved. NSCAA, National Soccer Coaches Association of America, and Turbo Sports, the video producers for U.S. Youth Soccer, and of course U.S. Soccer and the MLS. Once again, our score here at halftime, it's 1-0, and that is Princeton up on the Faith Preziosi goal. We'll be back, and shortly it is halftime here in Wilson, North Carolina.
You're still going to the Welch's? You like it? Yeah? Are Alicia and Matt still? They moved here. Not this past August, but August before. Oh, it's like 8 months away. My dad's job, he's a surgeon. He works for a hospital in a town called Rutherford. That's where I graduated. Let me know. Just that hospital got bought out by Duke. And basically, Duke goes in and kind of, that's the budget. These hospitals they buy, so he's one of the guys to go. That's what I wanted to.
That's a golden dude.
The orthopedic group is actually part of the same group as yeah.
But it's a fine golden dude.
Say what? He does bones, so his specialty is knee replacements and knee replacements. Oh, what? Is it like on the handle? Yeah, I do. Let's see.
And welcome back, folks. Once again, beautiful Wilson, North Carolina. Now, not a cloud in the sky at the moment. At the wind, once again, this particular half will aid the Virginia team. Virginia Elite will be moving with the wind, the white uniforms with black numbers. On the other side, the Princeton team in the black jerseys and the white and or silver numbers, a little orange on the front. And we're getting some info, local lore coming in for Wilson right here. In this area, I can't wait to find out more about the Wilson barbecue, as known for that. Also, a couple of schools right here in the area. Barton, I believe it is, college, and so not too far away from several schools playing that ball, bounding around. We'll watch here. Also, as we mentioned, the former Columbus Crew keeper, William Hessman, is from Wilson right here locally as well. So a good soccer play. I mean, this facility is magnificent. So ball sent in, top of the box, bounding around, and send once again. And Princeton does not let up. They've come out and put pressure on once again with the wind in their face now. They continued. We also can tell you that back in the 45th minute of that first half, the goal, of course, we mentioned scored by Faith Preziosi, but then the assist was Sam Sterno. And Faith, we went over and talked to the assistant coach, Nix Jones, at halftime. No hesitation as she quickly gave Sam Sterno credit for that assist. There's a through ball sent on left side. That's going to be Robinson moving in, and she'll send it back out. Defense hustling back. That's Preziosi, who has stayed in to start the second half. She was a sub in the first half, and came in and scored the goal. And here comes Princeton once again. They reverse field. And that's a good opportunity. Coach a little upset that that wasn't capitalized upon there. Sent down this near side. Fighting down will be Goldsberry. And it's cleared away by the defense. I believe that was Pasco who slid in there, knocked it out of play. It will be D'Amelio who will toss it in. Gabriella D'Amelio, 2018 class. Olivia Goldsberry working out left foot into the box, headed to the left of the goal. Good opportunity there for Ramirez. A low ball, a lot of pace on it. Might have been one you could flick with your foot, maybe, but she went down with the head, tried to head it back. And so coming back out now, Bennett will put it in play. Has the wind behind her now. That ball settled there. Turning now is Goldsberry working down the left side. That's D'Amelio. A slide there by Robinson, Taylor Robinson, on defense. Now ball worked in. Let's see if she uses that left foot once again, trying to. Sends it in. It goes, does not touch one of the Virginia elite players, so it will be a goal kick once again for Bennett. So once again, the only score in this match came right at the end of that first half. It was the Faith Preziosi goal. It went bottom left corner. She came in from the right, worked around a couple of defenders, and put it past Bennett down the left-hand side. The assist coming in from Sterno from around midfield. That ball sliding and sending it out of play was Caitlin Violet. It'll be D'Amelio who will toss it in. A lot of college coaches, as we mentioned, some of them right there in that area with their notepads out and writing down things. This is a class that is really on the radar of colleges because most of them soon will be eligible to start signing, making verbal commitments. And so, and asking the coaches, anybody committed thus far, and really no, because they're not at that age yet. But they're getting very close. A flick back, gets away. That was a good move by Melanie Rodriguez. Ball sent in. It could be a header. That was an opportunity for Rabimbas, who was hustling in. It went off her shoulder out of play, but not the nice ball sent in there, however, by Goldsberry. Just trying to figure out a way to bring that ball back toward the keeper, Bennett, instead of sending it out of play. Nice ball. Sent out by Bennett. And once again, Goldsberry working it back. Defense is there. Ball sent to the near side. Trying to find someone that's open, marked up there, but goes off of Virginia. It'll be off of Princeton. It'll be a toss in. And that was Robinson, Taylor Robinson. Now moving down the right side. Coming across is Katie Bryant. Now moving in is Brianna Robinson. That'll be a throw in for Princeton. Good job by the defense settling back, and Melanie Rodriguez. Looks like she will be the one who retrieves it and will toss it in. We are 5 minutes into the second half. 1-0 your score. It's Princeton over Virginia. Little crossing pattern there and sent back. Nice ball sent over to Coakley. She'll send it into the left corner. They're fighting for it over there. Let's see who touched it. It'll be a goal kick for Castanetti. Castanetti puts it in play with a short ball. Now the longer ball sent out, adjusting a little bit to the wind. That's Rabimbas now working it down the far side. Right foot sent down. Ramirez hustling down. She's surrounded by white shirts. Ramirez fights through. Let's see if she can get to it. It stays in play. Ball sent back out. Now the shot Bennett quickly back up and makes the save. It appeared that she was completely out of the play, but she got up quickly, made her way back over as Ramirez brought it in with the left foot. There was Bennett back in the play. Nice save, Gretchen Bennett. Ball bounding around, Pasco. That'll be a throw-in for Virginia. Virginia United Elite. The U17 team that has, many of these players have played together since they were 11-year-olds. And their coach, Corey Hanks, talked a little bit about some of the difficulties or obstacles that they've faced to get to this point, some of the injuries they've dealt with, but still playing hard here right in this match. Have the wind with them this second half. As we talked about, Brianna Robinson is a very active player up front in that forward striker position. That'll be a throw-in for the white-shirted Virginia squad. Looks like LeBeau will, well, she'll toss it back. Ball sent in, Robinson turns. There's a ball sent toward the keeper, Castanetti, scoops it up, and putting the pressure on was Bryant. Bryant, a tall player. She is about 3 or 4 inches taller than the defenders right there with her. That ball settled back in the midfield area by Perna. Trying to find the open player. There's a ball sent out to the right side. There's Prezio. This looks very familiar, but Bennett will come out and snag it. Preziosi, who came in from that same right angle on the goal earlier at the opposite side of the pitch. Bryant now, she'll work it down. Sends it in toward Robinson. Now she'll cut in behind her. And Villalba's there. She'll send it out of play. Throw in for Virginia. Coach not real happy with the defense at the moment, Coach Chandareski, and telling his defenders they had plenty of time there. They could have played that ball, sent it further down the pitch. This will be a toss in and sent in there. Let's see. It'll be a throw in for Princeton. Working out there will be Melanie Rodriguez, and she will throw it in. As we move into the second half, the 9th minute. 54 minutes in the match thus far. 1-0 your score. Ball down and quickly headed back. That was Ramirez working alongside Goldsberry and trying to work it forward now. Looks like that's Sterno. Sterno sends it up toward Preziosi. Sterno once again had the assist earlier, headed out of there by the defense, Irwin. Ball sent up, cleared forward by Violet. Down the far side, LeBeau trying to work it up into the box area, but it's cleared away by the defense. Once again, hard to see the numbers over there. You see a couple of players a little bit winded out there as they've really fought hard. Looked like it was Sterno who actually had worked her way back and cleared that ball away after being in on the offensive charge. Was back there to help out defensively where her normal position is. But she had the assist earlier. Brought the ball in from the midfield area to Preziosi. Here comes the toss in, a low toss. And right back out once again. Talk a little bit about this prestigious event as we go through. We've been mentioning that. That ball sent back toward the middle of the pitch. Ramirez working it outside. Ball sent forward, and it's going to bring Bennett out of the box. She does clear it away, and probably with some heated discussion there with the defenders, allowing folks to come through. Goldsberry comes rushing back. It looks like that will be Rabimbus who will toss it in. Preziosi over there continuing to make her presence felt. This will be a throw in, a short throw into Ramirez. Work to the right and toward the corner. And that should be a corner. It is. This will be a set piece. Looks like Goldsberry works her way out there to set it in motion. And we see this set piece. This will be put in play with a left foot. Goldsberry working it in. There's a ball that's going to bend toward the goal. That ball cleared away, not completely, however. Ball bounding around. Here comes the ball over to Wendell. And I do apologize if it's Wendell. Wendell. Ball toward midfield now. Sent forward, but too much pace there. That'll make it all the way through to Castanetti. You had Bryant and Robinson, who've been two attackers, probably the most effective attackers for Coach Hanks. That ball bounds out on the far side. Looks like it's going to be LeBeau who will toss it in. Claudia LeBeau, L-E-B-O-E-U-F. Obviously a little French influence there. And she'll toss it in once again, working her way up the pitch toward the keeper Castanetti. Little jab step there, now a turn, good move. The far side, LeBeau working it around. Sent back out, now a longer ball sent in. Bryant now has it. She'll turn, take it to her left, and takes a shot. Castanetti there, though, to scoop it up. A shot on goal there for Katie Bryant, who was the leading scorer. We talked about that with Coach Hanks earlier, who are the leading scorers, and really said kind of spread it around. But last year, it was Katie Bryant who kind of led the way. So it'll be a quick toss in toward Preziosi. Ball still at her feet. She'll send it back to teammate, and then she slides to the turf. A little bit of rain possibly, but this is a very nice pitch, and another shove there. So here comes the free kick. Will be placed probably about 10 yards inside the midfield, but this will be into the wind. It's a little different now, coming into the wind. A stiff breeze. Villalba puts it up there and then knocks it down near the top of the box, and Bennett will scoop it up. If there had been someone in that area, it could have been a problem, but now she can really put a foot into it with this wind helping. A wind-aided goal kick that goes all the way down to the other side of midfield. And we've got the offside flag is up. Let's see who it was. Might have been Preziosi. The official far side. Once again, the officials for this game, the referee Corey Worrell, Sergei Dimanchek, and Stephen Azak, the assistants. And then John Rush, the fourth official, making sure the subs are on time. Jeremy Sullivan, our producer for this match. Ball sent in. Ramirez is there. She's working her way in, surrounded now. And that ball's going to deflect in. And Ramirez may have knocked that off of one of the Virginia players, but give her credit as Ramirez worked her way all the way down. Three defenders hustling back, but it goes past Bennett on the left side. Make the score now 2-0. That score in the 60th minute of this match. And nice, so we're trying to see here as coach hollering out to Goldsberry. A nice ball, so say the assist to her. A nice through ball sent in there to Ramirez, who is just totally active. I mean, she's energy like crazy. Ball over here into the referee tent. Virginia now with a sense of urgency will try to work it forward, and they will Taylor Robinson tosses it up. It goes out off of, let's see, that goes off of D'Amelio. That ball sent in, and looks like the defense will get a foot on it. Sent forward, and now Preziosi, and now she's open. She'll split the defense, send it forward, and she's lining it up. There's a shot, but it's right at Bennett. It bounds away, and Preziosi for the third time had an opportunity. This one went right at the hands of Bennett. Had a golden opportunity there, and Ramirez is taken down. It'll be a free kick for Princeton. Princeton Soccer Academy U17 squad in the black jerseys. They're up 2-0. Ball put in play by Villalba high into the wind. Settled there, but what a big foot that is. Preziosi puts a big blast onto that one, but goes high over the net, high over the crossbar, with the wind also carrying it up. But you can see you've had a run by Ramirez, you've had one by Preziosi here, and so both those plays, good job. That one, a slide there, nice possession, but taken back away by Emilio. Ball sent in. Let's see who's going to get there. You've got offside on the far side as a run was taking place, but if you're on the offense, the evil offside flag is up. So it'll be kick put in play right there, just outside the box. Wind aided, of course, as we go. Nice ball sent forward. It's going to sail over the white shirts, come to the black shirts, and hustling back. That's going to be Robinson. She turnover here. It's picking up by Preziosi. She'll take it back to the left, now right, waiting for some help. Tried to get a through ball to Ramirez, blocked by the defense. And they'll return the favor. And we've seen that pinball action before. Villalba now, she'll settle it. She'll follow the coach's instructions this time and keep it in play. Ball worked around that time by Violet. Now up front by LeBeau. Sends it over to Bryant. Trying to get an opportunity to cut into this two-goal deficit. Bryant now hustles over. She's got an opportunity to play a ball into the box. It's going to be a throw-in, however. And that would have been a nice cross into the box. It got into the legs of the defense. There's a toss in by Bryant, send it right back. Now a nice cross into the top of the box. There's a shot off to the left, however. And an opportunity for Virginia. That's what I'm sure Coach Hanks is looking for, those opportunities. And so this will be Castanetti who will put it in play. Doesn't have quite the foot that you see in Bennett, but also she's going into the wind here. You put it out there, a low ball. And here comes Goldsberry. She's looking up. Nice ball sent in. That's going to be Rabimbas working left side of the box. Sends it back out toward the top of the box. Works through the defense. Shot and scores! And she worked through at least two defenders with some magnificent footwork, ball handling, dribbling through, and that's a trifecta now for this Princeton team. You have goals by, let's see, look back through here, number 7, that's actually number 7, Rabimbas. We'll double check that. It looked like the assist may have come again from Goldsberry. And then the goal scored by number 10, Ramirez, at the 50th minute. That goal right around the 65th minute. And the early goal right at the end of the first half scored by Preziosi. That ball taken away by Robinson. She'll work it in. She's taken down, and they continue to hold on to one another. A little wrestling there in the right side of the box. And looks like this will be a corner for Virginia, so an opportunity here, a little set piece. Substitute ready to come in is Dominique Cummings, number 6. Putting it in play, looks like that will be number 32, Caitlin Violet. Right foot into the box, headed, and a score. Oh, it was a score there, nice header. And we'll see who the header went off of. It looked like it might have been Bryant. So 3-1 your score. Couldn't tell if that one may have gone over, but nice job. And it was just almost nonchalant because you knew there was a 3-goal deficit. Now 3-1. So give Katie Bryant that score. The assist going to Caitlin Violet, that at the 67th minute. So it's raining goals now all of a sudden. Goals at the 50th minute, 65th minute, and 67th minute. Your score now 3-1. Princeton, who just a moment ago had kind of relaxed a little bit thinking it was 3-0, and all of a sudden that lead cut down to 2. Ball bounding around. Rabimbas now working with it. Ball sent in, and let's see, it's going to go all the way down to Bennett. And here comes the wind-aided punt. It's going to bound around, sent over toward Bryant. Bryant, as we mentioned, a tall player in there. That's partly the success she had on that header was the fact that she was taller than anyone else in that box. Worked around down there by Barnett. It will be a throw-in. Almost made it to the post where you would have had another corner. I'm sure Coach Hanks would have loved to have another opportunity for that corner. And here comes the throw. It's going to be headed back toward Barnett. She'll control it there, send it back up to teammate, and top of the box, cleared away by the defense. Rabimbas now, she works it forward. Here comes Preziosi. She takes advantage of the fact that everybody was way up there, and she takes it back the other way quickly in the counter punch. There's Cummings, sends it out the left side. Goldsberry, she takes a shot. It's going to go up and over the crossbar, but another opportunity here for Princeton as they have continually put pressure on Bennett. Really weren't really shaken that much by the goal. They came right back at it. So 3-1 is your score as we move toward the 70th minute, early in the 70th minute. Bennett now, here comes a rush, sliding and grabbing it is Bennett. Preziosi once again came in about 20 or 30 minutes into this match, but it's not been the same since then, as she and Ramirez both have been very active in that front. Cummings can't get to that one. So setting up to try to work it down the pitch here with the wind. And that one sent out right here in front of the Princeton bench. Throw in again right down the line. It'll be a toss in for Virginia. Let's see if it was touched. Excuse me, for Princeton. They'll bring it back. Ball headed back, and Preziosi there. She'll work it through. Another opportunity. Takes it to the right, and she'll put a foot on it over the crossbar. Took a crack at it, and once again, with that 10, 12 yards out, just a little bit high. And so Preziosi, Ramirez, Goldsberry, and Rabimbas all just working that offensive side very well. That ball flicked back and now sent back in. So the wind really hasn't been that much of a factor as far as shutting down this Princeton offense. Katie Bryant now looking for her options. She'll send it out to the left side. Ball bounding around. Now controlled by the defense. As we mentioned, Virginia really pressing forward, so it leaves some vulnerability in the back. Ball sent there. That's Brummigan. Katie Bryant thought she might have a run at it, but it was deflected by the defense. That's going to be Barnett. She tries to work it forward. She does. Robinson now turns. She'll try to earn the corner, but instead it will be a throw-in. Not far from the flag. Coming in for Coach Chandreski will be number 26, Juliana Merle, excuse me. She will be up front. She also has good speed. Merle a forward. Here comes the throw in. Bryant now works it. That's going to be a corner. And checking out was Perna, Madison Perna. And checking in for her was Merle. Okay, here comes the corner. Let's see if they can hook up once again. It was Violet sending it in to Bryant. There's a header, sends right back out, and she'll send it low this time. Defense is there, and you've got a rush here. A counter punch. And trying to spread out. Coach giving instruction, and the defense there, and doing a good job breaking up that attack. And here comes once again. Goldsberry works it through. She'll take it out to the left. Preciosi in the box. Tries to settle it. There's a shot and a save by Bennett once again. And this time it was Merle who had worked her way in with the left foot. Bennett comes up with the save. Brummagem. A little hard. It's been a hard-fought battle. A lot of bodies flying around. Most of the time, referee saying play on. That's going to be Rabimbas working on the far side. Sending it in toward Merle. Taken away by the defense. Good job on the far side. I don't see the number at this point, but a good job by the defender on the far side for Virginia. That ball flicked away. I believe that's Bryant. Now Bryant's right here in front of us. That actually was Barnett. Working on, did nice try once again, but the dreaded offside flag up. Work in the box. And if you're the coach, you don't mind seeing that too much. Not all the time, but it means your team is really being aggressive and trying to work their way forward. A couple substitutes preparing to come in. Ball put into play where the offside occurred. Barnett sends it over. That one intercepted, however, picked up once again by Robinson, Taylor Robinson. Like I said, nice ball. Let's see if they can get to it. Rushing in there was LeBeau. And we got substitutes waiting, and this will be for Virginia coming in, number 10, Valerie Watson. Quick player out there, a forward and midfielder. Also Lauren Williamson coming in for Princeton, a midfielder. Also coming in will be Alessandra Giuliana. Now the U17 girls, first match in this playoff series, this National League Championships, and this is an exciting time for these teams as they've come from all across the country to match up with some of the best players in the country. And obviously it is a development program. The teams and clubs have full control on the development of their players, style of play they employ, creating a variety of playing styles and games that test both coaches and players. As I'm sharing some of the information from the U.S. Youth Soccer printout. That ball sent forward. Katie Bryant there, and she is a scorer. She turns, but sends that one off to the right. Second thing listed here, there are no restrictions on outside programming, which produces well-rounded players who are free to partake in U.S. Youth Soccer ODP program, the Olympic Development Program, high school soccer, and other sports and activities. So well-rounded athletic career for these young ladies, some probably in other sports as well, possibly basketball, maybe cross country, swimming, some other things that might fit in. Here comes Katie Bryant. Nice little flick there, but it's picked up by the defense. Sent forward. Once again, a counter punch here by Princeton. Rabimbas now works it forward. Rabimbas now on the right side. That ball will be flicked out of play there by Pasco. Pasco, I believe, was the player that did an outstanding job earlier. We couldn't see her number, but I want to give her credit on some good play there on that far side in the back. Checking in for Princeton is Jada Britton. Jada wearing number 4. And she'll check in. A couple more substitutes coming in here for Virginia. Coming out was Sterno, who had the assist earlier. That ball sent in, and it will be abruptly halted, however, as 2 more substitutes come in. Caroline Rinder wearing number 6. Wearing number 19, Jenna Vignal. Vigneault. Vignot. Ball around, a lot of contact there. A high ball in the box. Bennett's going to come out and high point that one. Sent out toward the midfield. Lands at the midfield stripe. That's going to be Robinson working it forward. She runs into about 4 black shirts. Now a through ball out to the right side. Vignal, we just said her name. She'll work it back, sends it in, and a bender that's just off to the left. And it was coming back toward that post. Just a little bit away. Good job to get the shot off in that situation, as she was surrounded by the black-shirted defenders. We're looking at 78-minute mark here. Your score 3-1. 3 scores in this second half. Ball taken there, and we've had an onslaught of opportunities here for the Princeton squad. A nice ball there. Good spacing. Working is Rabimbas. She's going to take another shot, and that one is deflected well by the defense. Looked like that was Coakley. She takes the plunge as Rabimbas got the little shove there. Coakley drawing that foul. Ball sent forward. Picked up there by Cummings. By Vignal there to interrupt that play. Coming the other way, it's a high ball sent in. The wind's going to carry it on down the pitch. And Castanetti, no problem with that one. Castanetti, let's see if she's going to kick it or throw it. She'll kick it on out of there. The wind will knock it down somewhat. Turning with it over there is Brummagem. Ashley Brummagem, a 2018 class. And a spill on the far side. It will be a throw-in for Virginia. Coach hollering to his defense for Princeton to be careful. Somewhat cautious. It'll be a toss in. Had to retrieve the ball there, and now bringing it in will be, it's going to be a toss toward the side of the box, headed out, and it will have to chase it down once again. So that is Pasco, who's having to do all the work over there, chasing the ball down. Comes back in. Here's the toss. Ball comes back out toward Rinder. And it'll be a free kick back there. That will be Villalba, who's had a good game defensively. You've just had a tough time for the Virginia squad. They've really tried to press forward knowing that they were behind, and it's left a few gaps, left some opportunities for Ramirez, for Preziosi, for Rabimbas. and also for Merle, who had just checked in. And here is another rush. This will be Williamson. She's going to look up to see what her options might be. And coach not real happy with that one. There's going to be a ball chased in there. You had Merle as well as Ramirez right there, but it bounded on into the arms of Bennett. That ball sent in by Juliana. Tried the through ball there toward Williamson. She'll hustle back. Big collision there. Nice job by Barnett. She just showed some toughness on that play. She and Williamson with the big collision, but so often is the case, the balance just to stay on your feet and continue the play. That is Vigneault trying to get down there to get that ball, but it's cleared away. Ramirez, she'll settle it. She turns, sends it in toward Merle. Bennett will send it out toward the midfield circle, going the other way. Urgency felt by the Virginia squad. And that's going to be a throw-in. That was both teams complaining there about the contact, but if that's the case, probably equal contact and play on. 71, Taylor Robinson will toss it in. Sends it in to Brianna Robinson. And now the defense comes away with it. Williamson, right foot. Sent right back in. Flicked in toward the top of the box. Villalba there to clear it away. Next, actually that was Rodriguez. Melanie Rodriguez who cleared that away. She and Villalba back in the back. Rodriguez once again. Little leg click there. Two players go down and play will continue. Vigneault now trying to set something up. Barnett sends it out to Vigneault. See if she sends a cross in with the right foot. Works it back to her left. Ball sent in. It's going to be low and a diving snag by Castanetti as she had some pressure coming in on that left side. And I'm trying to see the number. I believe that was Render coming in on that far side. Well, that's not correct. Try to get that number for you here in a moment. Ball cleared away. Far side. Defense there and continued pressure. And taking it away, Juliana now sends it to Rabimbas. She had Ramirez out on the left. I don't think she knew it. Ramirez was there all alone. And that's exactly what coach is saying. Let's see if we can pick up the number on the far side of the on-rushing Virginia player who had a good chance just a few moments ago. That ball bounding around. Now that is number 6, Render. It will go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Princeton. And I'll tell you, I could probably get that number, but it is a player who has very long hair. I think that's going to be number 10, Watson. I believe that's correct because she has brought a lot of energy in the first half. She brought some there here in the second half for Virginia. On that far side, Juliana fighting for it. Now stepping in was Brummagem. This will be a corner. Let's see who will do the honors and set this play up. 85th minute, now moving into the 86th minute. See if there'll be some extra time. This will be a throw-in. A low toss there. It will go across the inline. And a little bit sloppy on the far side. That was, and exactly what Coach hollers out, wasting opportunities. I can't do the Italian accent, but it is effective. There's Robinson now. They work it through. That's going to go all the way in, and it'll be Castanetti. She'll have to work it back into the box. And she'll run a little time off the clock. Pick it up. Now boots it out. Far side, settled there by Virginia. Coming across. Nice ball to Barnett. Collision there, but the ball continues to be in play, and working her way up. Shot sent in. Castanetti will scoop that one up. That ball was sent in by Taylor Robinson. So you got the two Robinsons. Number 20 is Brianna, and number 71, Taylor. Taylor in the midfield. Brianna more in the forward position. And a hard fall there. And it'll be a foul on Rabimbas. Hard fall there, and the whistle blew. Ball sent in. Hustling in once again was Watson. Just like we saw a couple minutes ago, trying to put some pressure. Castanetti now puts it out into the midfield area. Working it through, and Vialva, who's big, stout player back in the back, and she gets thrown around. That'll be a foul on Virginia. I believe that was Brianna Robinson. Could be Brianna, but Bree Robinson. Ball put in play. Into the wind. And another coach saying there's another wasted opportunity as that one goes off of Juliana Merle. We'll check the clock once again as we're in the 89th minute. Don't know of much time that will be added here in the second half. We had 5 minutes added in the first because of the injuries, O'Callahan being one of those. That ball into the corner. Let's see if it was ever touched. There was no touch. Actually, we had an offside flag up. So it'll be put in play there by Castanetti. Isabella Castanetti let one get by her today. That was a header from Katie Bryant off a set piece, a corner. Coach said they hadn't scored a lot off set pieces, but that was one that found the target, and Katie is a taller player, was right there with the header. Williamson turns and goes to the outside instead of toward the goal, and the ball goes to the defense. Rabimbas still working. Now 2 extra minutes added on. Rabimbas working it in. There's a left-footed cross. Ramirez works it around, settles it. Top of the box. Defense now takes it. Back toward Vigneault. Rabimbas tries to settle it, steps on the ball there, and turns her ankle somewhat. Vigneault now the other way, realizing there's only a couple of minutes left. And a ball sent forward. Looks like Cummings working it up. Sent out to Rabimbas on the left side. And she's going to look for the cross. There it is, far side. Ramirez settles, tries to check her options. There's a shot. It's going to be off to the right. Tip there in the box. And I believe that was Merle, but picked up by Bennett. She'll put it in play quickly. High ball. Wind pushes it on down the pitch. There's a high bounding ball now. Working through. Robinson tries to get to it, but Vialva's there. Just really messing up the offensive thrust by Virginia. As Vialva, as well as back in the back, is Rodriguez. Good job by those defenders in this match. Ball sent toward Vigneault. Tried to do the little back flick, and it goes into the defender. Rabimbas now working up, still trying to work forward to more goals, and you never know in a tournament situation like this, another goal might do something, and off to the left. Looked like it was going in, and that was Merle who rushed in. it will be a corner. Ramirez hustles down. We'll see how much time is left as 3-1 your score, but once again, could be the aggregate score throughout this week that will make the difference. Ball sent in, now cleared out. Rabemba's trying to turn. She'll send it back toward the defender, Villalba. The only player on that side of midfield. She'll play it back in as the whistle sounds, and that'll be this match. 3-1 your final. That is Princeton coming away with the victory here in their first match of this U.S. Youth Soccer National League. And once again, goals scored there by, first of all, it was Faith Preziosi, who came in right at the end of the first half, had that goal. At the 50-minute mark, it was Ramirez who put one in the back of the net. And then finishing it out, Rabembas later on in the 65th minute. It was the 67th minute when you had Katie Bryant who got the header off of the corner kick to put that one in. So that's our final here. It's 3-1. Thank you for joining us here on the Turbo Sports Network, the official video producers for U.S. Youth Soccer. And we will move on to the next match. Once again, find out all the information at usyouthsoccer.org and find out when the team of your choice will be playing and follow all the other action as well. Thank you again, John Peters, Jeremy Sullivan, and our camera crew, and we'll say good afternoon.